Alright, well, we crashed, lost some of our build, but not a huge deal. Let's go ahead and put this pillar in. Village, skin that. So it took us back a little bit, so let's go ahead and reskin these to where we had them. Get our quarter roofs back in. Okay, flip all these. Okay, so that's done now. In the floor. Oops. Put our bedroom walls back in. Okay, so we have a window in here. Let's change that to the window I like. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go like that. And before we put the rest of the flooring in, we're going to put our pillars here. Okay, now skin those floors. Okay, so now what we were doing here, and I think I'm going to change it up from what my original plan was. I think we're just going to go, oops, with the one here, like over there. Okay, so yeah, welcome back. We had a little bit of a crash, but not a huge deal. Um, so we're gonna actually leave this open. And you will see why I'm doing that later. I'm trying to show off as much of the template building as I can. So if you're interested, stick around and let's do this. Roof. Okay, so that's going to stay just like that. I think we can, yeah, we can put in our quarter here. I don't think that'll affect the build too much from what I'm trying to do. Get our roof put in. Okay. Not where I wanted that to go, but one of the downsides of arc building. Okay, get that skinned. Okay, so now we're at a point where we've got a kick out there, got a little bit of a kick out there. Now, what do we do with the back? This is a big living space. So I think back here we want I want to go 3. And make sure we put our pillars in. Go ahead and skin that. That can be our drop back like kitchen area. So let's go ahead and get a window there, a window there. Put our walls in. Get our triangle ceilings. Or not triangle ceiling, slope walls. Now, do we want it to kick out like that, or do it like that, like the porch? I think we'll do that. Okay, so that needs a roof. And then we need wall, 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 and a wall there. But we are actually going to take those out. And we're going to go, come on, where is it? We're going to go like this. Now, if we do this, let's skin. Okay, so we're going to actually put a ceiling in there. Whoever is in the stream, thank you for showing up. Greatly appreciate that. Okay, so that's our little kick out. Let's get our quarter walls, skin those, change the variant. Now we need roof. Hate that. You can't just take it out. You have to totally redo it. Okay, so we can, just in case we want to use this for something else later, we can throw some walls in here. It really bugs me having just an open wall. But we'll keep it just like that. Again, that. Oh, we forgot some. Awesome. Okay. Again, this. We already skinned most of that side. Change the variant. Okay. Set that in there. Now the question is, do we attempt to add a second floor inside? Do we add a second floor, or just go off of where this is and just add in like an attic up there? I think we'll just add an attic. What we'll use it for, I don't know. How we'll get up there right now, I'm not worried about that. We may just leave it as an empty space up there. Who knows? It's art. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so this is our house. Go ahead and get our trim set up on the back side here. No, definitely do not want it there. Is that? No, we need to come down one. No. Ah. Okay, now we get our skin. We skin it. Change our variant. Now, as long as we don't use a secondary skin, this should all tie in quite nicely. It should skin correctly. When we do our skinning. That needs one more. And then these. Okay, so there we go. There's our house. Now for this section over here, well actually let's go in. We're not going to put in doors and windows because they end up skinning in oddly. Or maybe we'll try, yeah. I think it's because I usually use a different skin to do windows, but we can use this, and we'll see if it skins in the windows. I use the same skin, and then we just change the variant. So in theory, it should add those in. And then we'll put our doors. Now I got 2 doors. And we'll change the variant of the front door. Okay, so now this is where it gets fun. We're going to save the template as house accept. So now that's saved. Now we should be able to head over here, and right here, actually we'll go up the hill a little bit. Yeah, right there. Find a flat spot. Nah, we'll stay down here. This is all super flat. Okay, so right here, we'll get our hammer, template hammer back out. We'll go to build. We will go down to, where is it at? House structure. We're going to click place. Okay, we got our basic line up there. Now, since we wanted the stairs to be right there, go ahead. There's that. Okay. See, now we placed that house over here. Now we're going to go in here and we're going to put auto or template tier only, auto build, apply variants, and we're going to select build. This house is 330 pieces in size. So we're just going to let it build now. It's going to place everything for us. After this is built and skinned, we're going to go back over to the original and we're going to build an addition off it. Now there is a way to speed this up, but with only 300 pieces, I don't feel like going back in to the cheat menu or command menu and putting it in. It's only 300 pieces, so we'll just let it build. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'm going to start doing a lot of building streams. I'm also going to have a separate builder series that is done hour-long episodes. So that is something to look forward to. I also have a playthrough that I'm doing, and after votes of my already subscribers, they voted on a story map playthrough where we can bounce around to all the story maps, do a bunch of stuff, gather, dinos and stuff like that. Episode 1 is out, and I plan on working on episode 2 soon. Okay, so now that it's done, let's go ahead and apply skins. If you're applying skins and you want to do something different, you can go in here. But if you click on template skins, which should be the first one, it should add all the variants in also. So let's just skin that up. And see, it did add in the windows. That's awesome. That is great. Now, when it's skinning, you don't have to keep their hammer out, but when it's building, you do. You need to keep the hammer out so that it keeps building, and you have to stay within range. See, it added in all of our variants, all of our skins. Okay, so now we're going to go back over here. We are going to build off this, and we're going to place that there. Let's see. Let's get our floor. Add our second pillar. Now what's going to happen is we're building an addition. Anything that meshes with this side here will either override or not be built. But let's go ahead and we're going to build this little, we'll call it a breezeway. So let's get that skinned up. Okay. Now, we're going to put wall, wall, sloped wall. Now that should tie in right there. So, actually no, wait. What I want to do actually is, just so I can show off this, we're going to actually add actually no, it's a addition. So we'll just take that out. And we'll resave it. We'll actually do that right now. We'll resave it. Go to save. Now if I put house, it's going to override our last save. So let's go ahead and get over here, and we're gonna knock that wall out on this one. I know I said it bugs me, but now that we got this one going up, it doesn't bug me as much. So let's go ahead and do quarter, nope, actually, no, that's, and then this is going to be quarter, then we're going to get our wall, and we want a window right there. And a window there. And then that is where it's going to tie in to the other build there. Let's go ahead and throw 4 down. Let's get this skinned. And this is just going to be a passageway from one side to the other. Okay. I do want, I know it's real close, but I do want pillars on the corners. And then this is going to be 3. Get that skin. Up, there we go. Okay. So now that we got that, let's go ahead and get our roof going here. Put in our wall. So in this one, we're going to go wall, skip one, wall. We're going to leave that. We're going to go wall. This one I'm going to switch to the quarter wall. Then back to the wall. And we're going to go to a window. That one we want to be a window. Get our slope walls for this side. Now this one, we're still going to put that in, but then we're going to go and put one that way. Okay, no, not right there. Quarter wall. And then we'll put our upside down thing. Now before we go any further, let's go ahead and skin up what we got. Actually no, we're gonna get rid of that. Because I just realized it would not skin up correctly. We're trying to use all the same one skin, so it would not skin it right. So I was thinking trim and a special doorway, but it's not going to work. Now we forgot to put our wall in there. Okay, so there we go. We do want quarter walls here. Let's get the rest of the walls put in and roof, and then we'll skin that. Okay. Get our roof going. Got a quarter wall. Don't know where in the heck that placed, but we'll find it and remove it. Okay, where did we put that? There it is, right there. Okay, now, again, let's go ahead and just, actually, let's skin up what we got, change the variance, and then we'll add our last bit of the roof and trim in. Okay. We're just gonna wall that. So normally I was thinking garage, you know, storage area, and we can always change that later. But for now, I'm just gonna put a wall there. Oh. Okay. All right. So we had that there. That's not going to line up correctly if we put a roof tile there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out our border. And we're actually going to put it right there. Do that, that. Actually, we can do that one. Then we go up. Come across. My phone is saying there's nobody in here. So if the person that was in here earlier is still here, just leave a comment. Let me know you're still there. But that one we cannot do. Okay, so we got this whole side. Let's go ahead and now on this side we'll come down. Okay, roof is in place. Go ahead and get it skinned and trimmed. Yeah. Okay. There's that. We gotta change our variant on this again. And of course it would unflip itself. Okay. Now finish. Finish spinning. Okay, now we've set our trim in. 2, 3. And then we want to flip that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we flip that. So 3 on that. 1, 1, 1. We go over here, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now we flip that. Flip that. Pretty nice looking house over there. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1. Flip. 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 And flip. So now we are done with this. Now what we do is we get our hammer out, and this is the most important and cool part. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to select this build. Then we're going to switch to snap override, and we're going to click those two, because that is where it's going to snap now. Then we go save, and we're going to put house addition, and we're going to accept that. Now we go over to the house, and we want it to snap right here. So we're going to go house structures right there, house addition, place, rotate. Oh, come on, come on, don't do this. There we go. Now we're lined up. We're in the right one, so see, now it's those two floors that are the snap point are connected to those two floors. So we place it there. Okay, now we head in here. We didn't do it as a windows or anything. That's not a huge deal right now. Template tier only, apply variants. Let's go ahead and build it. 124 pieces for the addition. So the cool part is you can do this on creative mode. Set up yourself, well, at this point I want this size of a base, but I want to put the template up so I can slowly, you can build one piece at a time. I want to set this template up so I can slowly add on to my base as I play through my playthrough. Okay, so it aborted because it cannot place a part. So I don't want to get rid of the hammer right now. So, oh, not the one I wanted. We're going to go ghost go through the wall. Okay, so the two pieces we could not place were those two pillars because there were already pillars there. So we can easily go over to the check mark and hit complete. No, we messed up. Dang it. I should have hit apply skins and then complete. Because now, there's no skins on it. Can we select? No. Okay. That's an easy fix though. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our demolition tool out here. And we're going to get rid of that. That. We're going to get rid of anything tying this build to that build. Gotta wait for the debris to go away so we can see the floor. Okay, so now nothing is tying it to that build. We're going to knock out our support. Okay, well, what's still holding it up? Oh, come on. Not gonna let us. There we go. Okay, so now that's gone. Let's get our hammer back out. I'm still getting used to this myself, so mistakes happen. Okay, place right there. Let's go ahead and destroy dinos so that they're not in the way. Template here only, build all by variants. Okay, so we're going to rebuild it. Now this is the good part about the template thing and being able to snap things together like this, because the templates have a 2,000 piece limit. So if you hit 2,000 pieces, it's not going to save any more than that. So if you're trying to build a large build that takes, say, 4,000 pieces, you need to build it in two different sections and then connect it together. Okay, so those two pillars are not going to place. We already know that. Let's go to complete mode. Apply skins. Template skins. Complete. And we can get rid of the... Wait, no, we have to go back into the hammer. Okay, so that completed it. So now we got this very large house. Then you can go in and add these foundations I'm not going to go all the way around just because it's it would take too much time. But just for example, add that in. Then you can go to the castle and add in your foundation. And then it would be a complete build. Let's change that to a stair. So yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. And like I said, if you wanted the one that had the wall here, you could totally do that. And then when you get to a point where you decide you want to add the addition, you just knock those walls out and snap it together. And then right here, you could totally like get the border walls going, put your doorway, put your just seal that off. Like I said, I like the curve. And then you can knock out these two, put some ramps here. Not my stairs. Okay. So apparently we cannot. Oh. We'll just go all quarter ramps because it's not letting me. And then skin that with the village. Now you got a garage. But yeah, that's the template builder. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I got stuff to do. So that will be the end of the stream. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate the support. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. So, 2 different templates put together to make a large building. Maybe in my next stream we will go for something a little bigger so that we can really see the attachments, or maybe we'll do something like this again but have multiple additions to put on it. So yeah, I mean we could totally add that right there onto this side also, because you can flip it and attach it, and yeah, so we could totally do that on that side also. Actually, before I get off here, I think we're going to do that real quick, just for a visual show. So we're going to open this door, and we're going to pick up and get rid of those. We are going to have to get rid of those. Okay, now Pull out our hammer. And we're going to go house addition. Place. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll go out here. Flip, 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 flip. Oh, I hate this. It's not going to want to place facing that. Oh, okay. So, snap points. Flip points. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Get in here. Why is it not wanting to... I thought we had it. Right there. Go in. Template only. Auto build. Variants. And let's build it. And you can add as many buildings as you want, as long as you don't go over the on console single player. It is a 17,000 piece limit, so just bear that in mind if you have multiple 2,000 piece templates and want to still put decorations in it or stuff like that. You will need to keep that in mind. There also is, okay, you can add building or structures inside. Like if you wanted to totally build and decorate a template, you can do that. But let's go ahead and get that skinned up, and then we'll go ahead and head out and take a look. So now we got a large villa. Because you can add the addition. Now, if we wanted to, say we wanted to, let's do one more. Take those, yeah, actually I will need to remove those. And then we're going to put these walls in there. Skin it. Now, in order for this to work, we actually need to get rid of those two and put those in instead. Okay. Now let's get our hammer back out. Build. House addition. Place. Flip. No, it was right there. It was right there. Boom, right there. What we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing again and build it. So like I said, you can add as many as you want. Anywhere you want. That's why we need to be careful. You're okay. You're okay. Okay. I'm trying to play my game. Now see, since we didn't have the pillars in that spot, it added the pillars in. Let's go ahead and template skin it, get our gun out, go through our doors here. So now we have another addition there. So yeah, you could make massive builds this way. So we have 3 builds that are 124 and one that's like, what was it, 330 pieces. So now we got a house that is like 1,000 pieces. Now, if we really wanted to, I'm not going to because we were just slapping stuff wherever we wanted. But if you snap a bunch of stuff together and you like the way it looks, you can come in here and you can select all and save that template as something else. So now the only thing that I have found that changes it is the template that you set up with the snap points will not place by itself because it's requiring snap points, so it will not place. So if you want to make, like say half the house and then the other half of the house, you would have to save 2 different templates, one with the snap points where you want it to snap and one without. Maybe I'll go over that in the next stream. I'm going to start trying to stream more on the weekends. As I said in my last one, I cannot schedule because I am on PS5 and I have not figured out how to schedule and stream on there. So I'm just going to say on the weekends, either Saturday or Sunday. I know people get busy and can't sit there and wait for it, but just check in every once in a while and see when I get on and do my stream. Again, whoever's in the stream, thank you for showing up. It is appreciated. I saved the templates, so I'm going to go ahead and off screen, I'm going to delete these, and then next stream we will sit right back here and do it again. Until next time, have a great day. Throne Conquest, signing out.